Hello, and I guess this is where I explain where I've been all this time. As you probably may know, I haven't uploaded in quite a while, put it that way, and that's because I've mainly been focusing on making myself better, my character better, and basically just upgrading myself in general. I have got quite a lot of progress, to be honest. I will show you that progress now. I guess what we'll start off with is pets. So for my pets, I've got quite a more collection of legendary pets, and I've got more pets in general basically. And don't forget that I have, like, where is it, lots of enderman pets. I've also upgraded my skill average. It's now 25.3. Getting there, put it that way, getting there. I'm working on getting alchemy, fishing, foraging, etc. Alchemy is my main problem, but I think I'm probably just gonna go with brewing and wait for like Derpy to become mayor as well. Next is wardrobe. Now, as you can see, there is massive changes in what gear I've got. As you know, I've already got full shadow assassin. It is quite nice, I have to say, quite nice. And basically, yeah. Another armor set I've got is a mage armor set, which is basically what I use because I'm currently grinding collection for Bonzo to get the Bonzo staff and maybe a recon. So that's what I use to grind for collection. I've got a galactite set, glaciite set. I've also got final destination armor, and at the moment it's currently got 4,000-ish kills, only 1,000 more until the next upgrade. I really need to get ancient on it. And then next, because I've recently switched to be playing a tank in dungeons, I have gold armor, working on upgrading it, and a mender fedora because it's how I receive most of my healing, and it's probably a good way of getting, well, regen, I guess, and because it's a dungeon item you can get more mending, which for the Reaper Mass you can only get a certain amount, but you can actually get more stats using the fedora. I'm currently looking to get a mender crown when I hit Kata 28, which is just a few runs away. Next, I have been doing quite a lot of flossix. I currently have got all of this. I'm hoping to try grinding Necromancer's sword, maybe. I don't really know at the moment. I'm just grinding it. It's good for XP. I was originally grinding for the golden Satan head, but I might just grind for the recon now. Anyway, my armor is as follows. I still need to put ancient on all of these armor pieces, and I'm still working on getting wither essence to star them. I got a spooky set, as you can see here, a mineral set, spook armor during the special event that happened. I also have the great spook staff that I grinded for. And as you can see, I've got quite a lot of stuff in my ender chest at the moment. Mainly because, well, I've been grinding quite a lot, I have to say. And basically, I've got collectibles down here, basically. I've got some collectibles. I basically bought them off AH, and I keep them on me because I feel I just like to collect them. I've got my swords up here, etc. I claimed that from doing floor 2. I've got all my bows over here. There has been recently an End Island update, where now ender armor is now soulbound. I've been doing quite a lot of grinding. My chests are a mess, but I have been doing quite a lot of grinding, and as you can see, that's soulbound. And there is new equipment. There's ender equipment. I've also recently got an implosion belt and gauntlet of contagion. That cost me around, well, gauntlet of contagion was around 13.5 mil. And then the implosion belt was like 1 million or something like that. So yeah, as you can see, I have got quite a lot of bows. I've been working on getting more hose. I've got more rods as well, and I've started collecting runes still. I've got all of this from doing the new End Island update, where if you mine purple particled blocks, it will give you a certain amount of rewards each time. I've also got some pet skins over here that I'm waiting till I get a rat and black cat skin. I've also got some random stuff in there, spooky pies, some dungeon pots. I've also upgraded my mining equipment. I've got some drills here. I do have a beheaded horror, and then I do have some extra equipment over here. The rest of my, I dropped this when I was doing floor 6. That is like perfect because it's a perfect 50% stat boost, which is really rare. It's epic as well, and it's just really good. I've got basically a little bit of stuff in here just floating around, not much to be honest. And then I do have some soulbound items that I don't think you can obtain anymore, as far as I know though. I've maxed out more collections than I did. There is a new thing called chili pepper, and I do not have inferno minions yet, sadly. But yeah, I've unlocked quite a few minions. I only haven't done some. Probably need to get on it and do some. My bank has received an upgrade. I am now not dreadingly poor. I've actually got quite a bit of money, and I'm working on just basically upgrading myself, etc. I do have House of the Rising Sun armor, and I have lots of stuff just floating around in here, and I do have some things lying around. I got a pick and nimbus when I think when I was just mining around. I've got more gear to be honest, like voodoo doll, etc. Because of the End Island update, I now need to get Enderman Slayer 5. I've only got Enderman Slayer 4, which is really annoying. But yes, I'm hopefully going to grind tier 2s once I can solo them. I'm working on upgrading my gear in general. I do have some things lying around. That is from all of my dungeon runs. I've got a little storage area. This was from the recent Jerry event, and then yeah. And as you can see, I've upgraded my part of the island basically. So for this part, to get up there, you're gonna need a rabbit hat, preferably, so you can get the jump boost. So the jump boost can boost you up to each of the platforms. I didn't make it too hard, it's quite easy to be honest. And you can just jump up, and I will show you what I've created. If I go teleport pad, I've got some more places. If I go island end, this is a place that I created just out of why not. Over here's all the cakes, soulbound, as you can see. I've got the cakes, some cakes over there, dummy, and this was all inspired by the recent end update where they added new items and a new area. And if I go over to minions, I at the moment I'm grinding potato, because if I go to hub, prices have shot up. Like, inflation is so hard. Hot potato books are now even more expensive. They were like 30k before. I have been doing the bingo, getting books with stats, selling them. That's how I made quite a bit of money. I've also made quite a bit of money of just selling books. Turbo Carrot books was quite good. I have missed a lot in terms of recording, but yes. So basically prices have gone up for stuff. I have some other minions around as well. I've got some Blaze minions going because I'm currently working on basically just getting collection, and not all my minions are set up for money. I did have a minion money set up at one point, but not at the moment. No, I'm just grinding collection. I get like 25-ish blaze powder, yeah, from just doing one round, and then I will scrap them up. These are accidental investments that I made. Unfortunately, I cannot put them on auction house, which is a pain. I have also got a nice minion down working towards collection. Got some lapis, some gold, some mithril, some clay. These are kind of for money, and these are for money as well because hot potato prices shot up. This I'm waiting for Derpy to collect because I'm just hoping to get a lot of farming XP from it. I'm just letting these farm away because, well, prices are so high, it's probably worth it doing that now. There is a new garden update coming, which is basically a new area, and so instead of having like loads of farms on your island or massive farms on your island, the admin decided it was a bit too not aesthetically pleasing, so a new place called the Garden will basically take in the role of this, where an NPC, from what I know, will spawn on your island, and it will basically, you can travel to the garden and you can basically, like, you can upgrade your plots and then you can have different crops, etc. I'll probably still use the farms on my island just because I've already built big farms. I have built a small sugarcane farm. Some of you may think that's not small, but it is small. Start of a melon farm up here, and I got pumpkin down here and just a lot of dirt. But my main focus is probably the sugarcane at the moment and maybe pumpkin. I've also built this masterpiece over here because I was grinding basically to get money, because when you mine a lot of ores, and cobblestone technically counts as an ore for this, when you reach a milestone you will get a certain pet, and then you can sell it to George at the hub, which is located just over here. You can sell it, and I think epic is 2.5 million, legendary is 5 million, and rare is 500k. So you can make quite a bit of money off just mining cobblestone basically. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I will see you guys next time in my next vid. Please like and subscribe. I would absolutely love it if you did. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Bye!